Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back or welcome to my channel, Justice Jupiter, for another tarot pick a card reading. So in today's reading, we're going to be asking, or not asking, we're going to find out from Spirit, kind of asking, take it with resonate. You're a blooming starseed. Why were you planted here? That's what we're going to be asking Spirit. Why were you planted here in this time, and this space, in the here and now? What does it all mean, right? Kind of, that's what we're getting at here. So we're going to be channeling a message from Spirit regarding that. So we have our three groups, as always. We have our group 1 with the pink amethyst cluster. She's so pretty. Isn't she pretty? Pink amethyst with the Alice in Wonderland tarot. That's going to be group 1. Group 2 is going to be the Transient light tarot with the clear quartz crystal cluster. She's so pretty too. Look at all that shine. Look at all that shine. She's pretty. So that's the clear quartz crystal with the Transient light tarot for group 2. And my freaking fingers all dirty, gross from the Palo Santo I just lit. Journey tarot for group number 3 with the purple amethyst cluster, which is gorgeous too. So that will be group number 3. All right, so go ahead and meditate over your piles, see which crystal or tarot calls to you, and I will see you at your read, my dearest blooming star seeds. See you then. Hey there, group number 1. If you chose the pink amethyst crystal cluster with the Alice in Wonderland tarot, this is your reading. All right, so my blooming star seed, group 1. So we're gonna get your current energy, like always. That's how we always like to highlight the reading, so that way you know you tapped into the right one. Right, that's how I like to roll. So we're gonna slide your tarot right over here. Instead of doing the, like I've been habitually doing, is the energy oracle, we're gonna do a gateway of light oracle, and then we're gonna do 3 current cards for your current energy, and this is how you're gonna tap in, okay? And then I'm gonna unfold this reading as we go. I don't want to give too much away. So just be prepared. It might be triggering for whatever reason, but just know if it is, it's meant to bring to the surface so it can be dealt with, healed, and let go, and not to like beat you down or like, it's not in any negative way, please. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, moving forward. So we're gonna always ask for protection for our dearest, most beloved, present, precious to our heart. Archangel Michael, will you please come down and protect myself and group 1 as we go to the highest white light for spiritual guidance, please, and thank you. And then we're going to be asking our angels, the ascended masters, and our spirit guides, the highest white light and the highest vibration, for a guided message for group 1 and our little star seed, our fellow star seed, group 1, on how we can help them. But can you pat me into their current energy, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Alright, current energy of group 1. Can I get 1 gateway of light oracle for group 1, representing their current energy? Please and thank you. Current energy of group 1, please. Thank you, Spirit. Chamber of the Violent Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. I like it. Alright, now let's get 3 cards for your current energy. You could be going through some shit right now, but it's going to be like so worth it. It's going to be so worth it. Alright, angels, ancestors, the highest white light, spirit guides, star brothers and sisters near and far, please tap me into the collective of group number 1. Alright. Current energy of group 1, please. Current energy. Group 1, please, Spirit. Current energy, 3 cards. Current energy, 3 cards. The Sun in reverse, yeah. 2 more for group 1, please. Two more, please. One more, Spirit guys. On the back, we got the wheel in reverse. Okay. So honestly, I feel like these 2 go together. And these 2 would go together. That's the way they fell out. All right, so group one, you have the Sun in reverse, the Nine of Wands upright, with the King of Swords in reverse under here, with the Nine of Swords in reverse over here, and then you have the Three of Cups over here. Okay, so clarifying the King of Swords in reverse, you have the Nine of Wands. So this King of Swords in reverse feels like this is someone karmic that you're having to release, and you believe it or not, you've been fighting this person, and it feels like you're finally victorious in it. All right, but I feel like there has been a Three of Cups situation where I don't feel like this is a third party situation. It could be, take it where it resonates. With this Nine of Swords in here, this was something that was like really troubling you. This relationship you had with this person that you're gonna have victory over, but for whatever reason, it feels like you're on the short end of the stick for what it's worth, right? You're really feeling at the bottom of the wheel right now with the wheel in reverse, you know, regarding this person. But I feel like this is a karmic release, and it's gonna be some radical transformation. So with this Nine of Swords, you guys maybe party too much, you know, take that where it resonates. Or, you know, if there was a third party situation, it was like it had to end, you know. Either way, there was something toxic that was a real problem, and that had to end irregardless. And that was karmic. That was a very karmic thing in which this dynamic is set. You really feel like you're on the bottom end of the wheel of things, but just I feel that once you can kind of learn from this experience, you're going to build on top of it. Like the wheel never you never stay at the bottom forever. You know, the wheel is always turning, and I think you're at the bottom and you're going to be working your way towards the top. But you have to heal some dynamic in this person that was actually, or situation, whatever it was, that was absolutely karmic. You have to start seeing it for what it really is. So why am I getting in further? But that's your current energy. Take that where it resonates. All right, let's go on further. So we're going to get, there's the current. We just went through that. So we're going to get the next level. It's going to be what your childhood environment was. Okay? So this is going to kind of outline, this is the progression of the read. So we're going to start with where your childhood environment, you know, kind of how, like what your perspective as a child was, whatever comes forth through that. Then the next layer is going to be wisdom, another wisdom, and it's going to be your adult environment, you know, where you're not so much as where you're currently, but it could just be a general overview. And then amongst all that information, you know, for why was all that necessary for, you know, for you to raise the collective around you, you know, right? You finish it off with the gateway of light, and then why you are meant to raise the collective, like why you went through this shit is what I'm getting at. Sorry guys, I don't know why I had a hard time spitting that out, but essentially, like, why did all this shit happen, right? Because it happened for a very divine reason. So let's find out what the fuck that divine reason was, so we can heal it and move on from it. I don't know why I'm having such a really hard time articulating this read. I don't know if it's just the very first group or what the hell, but I'm really having a hard time. But let's move on, shall we? We shall. Okay, Spirit, please tap me into group one. Can you please show me what their childhood environment was like? Their general overview, either their perspective, just what was their childhood environment consistent? Because that could be very telling of why you're in your current situation. So let's find out what happened. What was your childhood like, right? All right, Spirit, can I please get one wisdom oracle for group one's childhood? Group one's childhood. Community, number 8. Okay. Can I get 3 cards? Queen of Wands. Can I please get 2 more cards for group 1's childhood represented? Two of Cups. One more, please. One more for group. Choose childhood. Group 1's childhood. Judgment in reverse. The 10 of Swords in the back. Alright, so group 1, your childhood. I feel like this Queen of Wands here it represents your mother. Right? Your mother could have really sought love outside herself with this 2 of Cups here in the community. And it was something that was very karmic within herself, but this is something that you really seen, this was your role model as a child. So your mother was a very strong woman. The Queen of Wands is a very fierce person. She's someone that you do respect. She knows. I'm not saying this Queen of Wands here, especially because she's in the upright, was necessarily a bad person. I feel that she looked outside herself for mates right? And I don't feel like it was ever in the best regard with this ten of swords here, right behind the deck. Like I feel like she had a lot of failed relationships, perhaps, that you witnessed a lot of, and something to that regard. Like that's there was so much focus on having someone beside you. You know what I mean? Like this Queen of Wands, she did not know her true power. Thank you, Spirit. Your mom didn't know how much power she had inside herself, and that's something that you have to change this dynamic this time around. That you don't need this King of Swords here. You know what I mean? You can be all on your own. So that's how you can kind of change this going around. Is you don't need someone. It feels like you're the mother figure or the feminine, you know, parental in your life needed someone, and it was not necessarily the case. They didn't step into their power. So, and they looked outside themselves in a community to feel validated. All right, so let's move forward. So this is your adult. This is how your adult environment was. So okay. Let's get your adult environment. One, your mother could have been a fire sign. Get one wisdom oracle, please, Spirit. That's Aries, Leo, Sag. Treasure Island. One that's 8 and then 9. How funny. And on the back, 49 observer. Okay. Your adult. All right, let's get 3 cards for your adult environment. 3 cards for your adult environment. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Suspension in reverse. One more, please, for the adult environment group 1. With Temperance in reverse. And on the back, the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Group number 1, your adult environment. There's something about, like, you're thinking that you need to be provided for or something in that regard. Like with this Treasure Island here, and it's right underneath this 8 community. I feel like your mom maybe you know, she didn't necessarily support herself, and like, I don't know, there's something about like you're just kind of running that gamut of like maybe somebody's supposed to be providing for you. Take that where it resonates, because the Treasure Island here, that's all about, like, you know, that's abundance, you know, that's reaping rewards, that's, you know, that's treasure. That's just, but this here, this shows me that you didn't work for this treasure, or that you're waiting for this treasure, or that you received just treasure handed to you, you know, because the Ace of Wands here, that's all about delay and passionate new beginnings, you know what I mean? With suspension, that's not seeing properly when it's in reverse. You know, that's the Hangman in reverse. That's not seeing properly. That's not, you know, going with the flow of spirit. Temptation in reverse, which is the devil. You know, there's something that you just, it feels like you expect things to just kind of be handed to you, or, you know, that you're trying to find someone to take care of you or something to that regard, and that's something that's karmic inside yourself. Okay, so take that where it resonates, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to your how you're meant to raise the vibration, how, with all this given here, how you're meant to raise the vibration. Because there's something that you're not seeing in your adulthood, that it's karmic with the devil here in reverse, that you have to drop, that if you don't, you're never going to have new beginnings. But the Treasure Island, that's, I mean, this does not mirror these 3 energies at all. That's what has me so perplexed. And then you have the 2 Wands in reverse over here with no sense of direction. So you just seem like a little lost ship at sea right now. It's hard for me to really pinpoint, but you've been fighting this person so long, I think you just have to let them go. So you can maybe obtain a Treasure Island, because there's something that you're missing, my dear Starseed. That you're missing. So let's get a gateway of light. Why you're meant to raise the collective. How can we take this and fucking, you know, learn from it? What can we do? one card, please, for how they're meant to raise like Akashic records. Changing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. It's doing the opposite of whatever your mother did. Okay, collective? Whatever your the matriarch in your family, you know, it's doing the opposite of that. Because I feel whatever it's like you're holding on to that old pattern, that old karma, whatever it is, and it's not going to serve you, because you're meant to release this past. You know, it's freedom, clearing old stories. And 2 karmic cards. I mean, holy hell, you know. Chamber of Flame, the Violet Flame, and Akashic Records. Like, you're here to really change that past. You're here to break that generational curse. Something like that, Starseed. For your line now and for the lines ahead of you. And I want to find out how you heal the past lines. But there's something that you need to do the opposite of what your matriarch did in your family. Can I get 3 cards for how they're meant to raise the vibration? 3 cards. Oh. The Wheel in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Holy hell. The Hierophant. Hold on. Let's get this all in order here. Swords in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse with the 2 of Swords. 10 of Cups in the back of that. Okay. As long as you entertain this King of Swords in reverse over here, as long as you hold on to them energetically in any shape or form, that's something very karmic inside yourself, okay? God's here trying to really illuminate that this person, you're never going to grow with them. This 10 of Swords here in reverse, this King of Swords, like, this is an old story that is just, it has to end. But with you holding on to the nostalgia of the past, there's just something karmic inside. Look into your matriarch, right? Look into that. And so you can heal this curse inside your generation. So you can stand tall, proud, and strong all on your own. Because there's something about this person over here, this King of Swords in reverse, possibly an air sign, that you just do not want to let go, and you need to heal your generational line. I feel like this is a generational curse that you are here to be called to break, right? So for your line, for your future line, you know, if you have children, this could end this codependency feeling. You know, you have to clear this old karma out. You know, it really is, because if as long as you hold on to it with this Knight of Swords here in reverse, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's never, you're always going to stay on the bottom of the wheel. You have to learn it. God's not going to let you pass go. You're not going to click 200. You're not going to pass go. You're going to stay in this fucking karmic ass loop until you learn it. So there it is your Starseed. You have to heal the generational curse in which your soul signed up for. All right, so that's how you're going to raise the collective. You're going to raise the collective of your family line, and that's going to be exponential from there. Okay. All right, let's move on, shall we? All right, let's go ahead and get some life purpose cards. Let's get you some life purpose, because you have to clear the old. There could be karma from, you know, previous lifetime that you have to clear so you can live your greatest, good, best future. But it's learning how to deal with these people here and finding out why you have such attachments to them. Okay, because this person that you're dealing with, this King of Swords in reverse over here, they're here to keep you down. It feels to keep you down and stuck. So let's get you some life purpose. Life purpose, please, for our dear group ones. Get 3 cards, 3 life purpose. There's 1. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay. Counseling. You heal with kind words, with wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. On the back, children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Like, no shit. You're healing the family line. The family line of your children, you know, future children, you know, whatever it is, like you're stopping this toxic. You're going to teach others through your actions. You know, you're going to counsel those around you that are in similar situations to how to get out. You know, and you're on the right path. So stop second guessing yourself. All right, group 1, stop second guessing yourself. All right, we're going to go ahead and get you some Work Your Light Oracle. A spiritual teacher, like, look at all the symbols are here. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. Like, we're all one people, you know? we're all one collective trying our best. So there's something that you're going to learn through this, that you're going to teach others to get out, and you're going to stop the future from happening, this toxic old pattern, you know, or looking outside yourself for love. Can I get three cards for group 1? All right. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, precisely. Like, you are going to stop the old pattern. Like, that's why you're here, Starseed. You're here to stop the old generational curse inside this bloodline. You're going to awaken to it, and you're going to teach your family to awaken to it. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Like, if you feel stuck and stagnant, you know, like, get up and move. Get up and move. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Like, and when you have to do both. You have to listen to your body and know exactly when to rest and know exactly when to get up and move. You know what I mean? It's an equal give and take relationship. You can't have one without the other. You can't, you know, be moving without rest and, you know, rejuvenation, you know. But you can't be stuck in rest and rejuvenation and then your body just decays. Like, it's just the symbiotic knowing, you know, the giving and receive and push and pull, and just listening to your body and getting in tune with yourself. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get you some numerology. Numerology. Group 1, that was a rough read, man. I didn't anticipate it going like so. But you know what? I have to read the card. That's what came out. So, again, I'm never trying to beat you guys up, but it just comes out real raw, and I'm so sorry. I don't mean it to be a bitch. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a bitch. By no means necessary at all. I say the least amount of words to try to convey what I'm saying. And so that's how shit comes out so blunt. It's just fucking, I don't sugarcoat it, you know what I mean? Because I don't like to waste time. So, that's just part of my personality, yo. I'm sorry. Alright. Woo! I don't want to take this. Alright, so we're going to please get some numerology for our group 1s. Numerology, how many is that? Whoa! 2. Oh, check that out. So I say spiritual partnership with parenting. Like I said, you're here to, like, break the generational curse, like, through your parenting. It's going to be beautiful, and it's a spiritual partnership in which you yourself took. And both those add up to 9. Check that out. 27 and 63. Both of those add up to 9. Now it's all making sense. Can I get one more, please? One more for group 1. You're here to break the... And a 9. Completion. Fuck yes. I fucking love it. 999. Like, this is a generational curse that you're brought to break this time, my dear Starseeds. You're here to break everything that your past matriarch stood for, the whole matriarchs before her. It is a learned pattern, right? And you're here to break it. Fucking 999 completion. You're here to break it. And it's here to help with your generational line, your bloodline. So, I mean, that's a tall order to sign up for. So don't beat yourself up, you know. You have to walk it and then break it. You're doing great, pile 1. You're doing great, and you're gonna help the collective going forward to not follow these old ways of thinking. Oh, I love it. Let's get you a Nature's Whisper. Let's get you a Nature's Whisper. This will be my intuitive guided message for you. Spirit, tap me to group 1. What Nature's Whispers do they need? Shift your energy. 19. Yeah, you're going to manifest this whole new beginning. Like, you are shifting your energy. Like, you have all the elements working for you. Your hands are firmly grounded in the here and now. You just have to wake up to it. You can literally speak whatever you want into existence. Like, Spirit is listening and answering your prayers, like, whether you're aware of it or not. So I feel like as more as you turn to Spirit through these hard times and ask for help and guidance, Spirit's going to illuminate that true power that you actually behold within yourself. Like, you're going to waken up to this. Like, this is the person's right hand, which is your receiving hand, you know? Oh, excuse me, this is your giving hand, and this is your receiving hand, your left. Your left hand's got flowers in it. Like, you are gifted so you can make your reality reality. You can really take what the Spirit is giving to you and then transform it here into the 3D and make it work for you. But you have all the elements. You have, you know, you have elements of bugs and, you know, animals and birds. I mean, it's wonderful. You're going to shift your energy, and you are breaking the generational curse. It's fucking awesome. And you're going to manifest it. There's something that you're going to have to take action, because with the 1 and a 9 here, you know, you're going to have to take manifested action to make this reality reality. Another 9. All right. Deep. All right, my dearest group ones. But you have everything within you. You have everything within you. Let's get you one chakra card. We're going to leave this out of the book. Oh, 16 determination, just the solar plexus chakra. Look at the little salmon swimming uphill till they can spawn, right? They just do what they do because they know they have to do it, and they're determined like hell. I love it. All right, that's number 16. Excuse me, solar plexus chakra. Determination. All right, you have called this card into your awareness today as a reminder of the power and importance of determination. This powerful energy is calling to you to align with it so as to bring you the determination that lies within you. Everything at some point requires that extra energy to push it to the next stage of creation. Determination and will are the key to amplifying your desired outcome at this time. You may have been working hard on a certain project and have come to a standstill. You may have doubts and negative thoughts, maybe overshadowing your dreams. It is natural to have doubts. However, pulling this card is a sign that it's time to get focused and determined. Nothing in the world can take this dream from you. Allow the fire in your belly to rise as you bring forth the energy required to move to the next stage in your manifestation. It's time to be focused and clear on your outcome. What is it that you would like to create? What are your desires? You are the only one to make this happen, and it's important to keep your eye on the goal. Don't let it go. Do what needs to be done to make it happen. When you feel like all the odds are against you and you want to give up, know that you have the determination to succeed. This powerful energy lives inside you and is ready and waiting for you to surrender to its calling. Call forth the power of determination to once again bring you into alignment with your dreams and desires. It's truly amazing what you can achieve when you put your mind to something and apply determination. This is a great trait of the champion athlete. It's time for you to be the champion and to go for what you desire. Affirmation: I am an unstoppable being of love and determination. Like, hell yeah. You're going to heal this generational curse, and you're going to teach others how to do it. It's fucking amazing. So keep doing you, Starseed. That's why you're here. You're here. I love it. Much kisses, love, and light to you guys. And I hope this helped you. If it did, throw me a thumbs up. If you feel so called, throw me a subscribe, and I will catch you on my next read. Thanks, Pile 1 or Group 1. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey there, group number 2. If you chose the clear quartz crystal cluster and the transient light tarot, then this is your reading, and welcome. All right, my little star seeds, we're gonna find out exactly why you're planted here. Why are you planted here at this time? What does it all mean, Spirit? All right, so we're gonna tap in and get your current energy. So we're gonna slide your tarot to the side here. And we're going to ask for a Gateway of Light Oracle instead. We're going to switch it up today. So we're going to tap in and ask Archangel Michael, please, to come down and protect myself and group number 2 as we go to the highest white light for spiritual guidance, please. And thank you so much, our dearest Archangel Michael. And then we're going to ask our ancestors of the highest white light, our spirit guides of the highest vibration, our angels, and the ascended masters for a guided message for our dearest group 2s on why were they planted here? What does it all mean? So let's get their current energy, Spirit. Can I please get one Gateway Light Oracle for their current spirit, current energy spirit. Okay. Nice and thank you. One energy oracle, please. One energy oracle, please. Group 2, please. Spirit, tap me into group 2. Group 2, current energy. Ooh, inner earth base chakra. Strength and security. Laying foundations. On the back, calls of learning. Spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. I love this card. Like, it's so, like, just grounded. I mean, like, you are literally underneath the freaking earth. That's how grounded you are. Like, this is something that many people have to really work hard to achieve. So I feel like this is definitely something, you weren't just new to spirituality. This is something that you've really focused on, your base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. This is something that was definitely earned and not just handed to you. It feels like, you know what I mean? Like, you've really done the work on yourself to earn this inner earth feeling, to feel so grounded, stable, and secure. So that's awesome. All right, let's get you current energy. Current energy. Very, very, very secure, it feels. Oh, Lord. These cards are thick. Thick like a brick. Thick like a brick. Okay. Alright, so can I please get 3 cards for our Blooming Starseed Group 2? 2 cards for our dearest Group 2's current energy, how they can tap in with this read. That was like 20 cards. The wheel. Upright. Yeah. 2 more for our dear Group 2s, please. Queen of Crowns. So, Queen of Coins. So that is the Crown of Coins. Good gravy. So that's the King of Pentacles. 1 more, please. With Death. You've transformed. That's amazing. All right. So my dearest Group 2s, like, wherever you're feeling now, I feel like you've absolutely earned it, because you went through a death and rebirth. Like, you're transitioning from an old paradigm, an old, you know, an old way of thinking. Like, you're a new person. You know what I mean? Like, you know, with the queen, I keep saying queen, gosh darn. The King of Pentacles here, that's all about being grounded, stable, secure, making wise money moves, you know, learning the value of money. Like, they are money smart, you know what I mean? Like, they're money mature, you know what I mean? That's something that you worked on, right? And now that, because you did that work on yourself, like, it's really going to work in your benefit. With the wheel here, like, you're on top of the wheel. Like, you have made it through the other side of a hard lesson, it seems. And it seems whatever that lesson was, it wasn't money, you know. It really does. With the base chakra, strength and security, it very much feels like you know, possibly weren't so responsible with money, and now you have really learned the value of a dollar, you know. And it's going to really pave you to be able to, being that, okay, so you can't have lots amount of money if you don't know how to manage it, you know what I mean? Like, you can't freaking, I mean, you can win the lottery and then just blow it out your ass, but I mean, it takes a wise person to be able to manage, you know, massive amounts of money. So if you can't handle and be money smart and money, you know, mature, it can't come in, because, you know, take it for where it resonates. But I feel like whatever it is, you healed that aspect inside yourself, and I feel like you're on top of the wheel now, or definitely, you know, coming on. If you're not on the top feeling like, you know, a fucking 1,000 roses, I believe you're coming into that most definitely, and that's something that you earned. Okay, so let's go further. So let's get what your childhood environment was. We're gonna get one wisdom oracle, please, Spirit, for Group 2 and their childhood environment. Can you tap me into Group 2 and their childhood environment? Childhood environment, please. Group 2. 1 card regarding their childhood environment. Treasure Island. On the back. Community on the back. 3 cards for Group 2's childhood. 3 cards for Group 2's childhood environment. Ace of Wands. Eight of Cups with the Star and the Eight of Wands. And the Nurture, the Empress on the back. Okay, so your childhood Group 1. I feel like it feels like when you first are out in childhood, like the Treasure Island, I mean, this is about gifts, you know what I mean? This is about like just abundance, you know, it's Treasure frickin' Island, you know what I mean? It's wonderful. It's so magical how things just presented themselves to you, you know what I mean? Like you never had to really, you never wanted for anything, Group 2, it seems as your childhood. The Ace of Wands, you know, like it never lacked for excitement, you know, it was always, there's something new always happening, you know, but the Eight of Cups here, it seems like there was something that really put a stop to this, right? It really did, and I think things abruptly changed, and then you had to heal from it. So it feels like, you know, maybe possibly a divorce or a split from your parents, you know, and it was really devastating for you. It felt like a piece was missing, you know, from this back here where it was always exciting and you're always like getting shit, like that stopped. Like there was like, you know, reality set in, and that was fast moving. Like the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands here to with the Star. I mean, this is something that you had to bounce back and heal from. So it does feel a little sad, like, and you missed this piece of the past, that, you know, how this was, but it changed very quickly with the Eight of Cups here and the Eight of Wands. It just feels like your whole life just changed overnight, is like the what I'm getting. And, you know, it could have been where you didn't feel so secure anymore, right? As a child, you know, you stopped receiving all these things because maybe things were tight, you know what I mean? The dynamic changed, your parents split, you know, the money wasn't as you know, flowing as it once was. And that's something that you had to heal from. So take that where it resonates. So let's go ahead and get your adulthood, Group 2. What is your adulthood environment like? What is your adulthood environment like? Soulmates in reverse. Truth be told on the back. Oh, it's my little Yorkie. Can I get 3 cards for Group 2 in their adult environment? Ten of Cups. 2 more cards, please, for Group 2. 2 more cards for Group 2. Two more cards. Group 2. For adulthood. 9 of Cups. I actually want to read that Soulmates in Reverse card. Okay. That was way too many. That was way too many. 1 more, please, for Group 2. Thank you, Spirit. With the High Priestess in reverse, the Revealer in reverse, with the Prince of Coins, which is the Page of Coins. Alright, I really want to read this Soulmates in Reverse card, because it's actually, if I remember correctly, it's actually really beautiful. So please forgive me as I go to the guidebook, but I feel so called. Okay. So when it's in a protection message, an important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being center into the dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into the mirror. You will only be changed for the better. Like, I feel like you and someone came in and rocked your world, Group 2. Someone came in and rocked your world, and it's going to bring about everything that you thought life could be, right? Because there's something about your childhood where things changed so drastically, like overnight. It was really hard to grapple with. But this person is trying to teach you that You can absolutely have everything that you've ever wanted here with this gifts, right? You can create your own fucking gifts in your own life. And the Nine of Cups here, that you can do it. You can do it. You solely can do it. This person pushed you to realize this, right? With the High Priestess though in reverse, that's like you just not really listening to yourself. So this person, as this person mirrors shit aspects to you, it's for your greatest, absolute greatest good right here, right now. Like, this person wants you to ground and get happy and be your own wish fulfillment. So whoever this person that came into your life, they're here for your, like, on a very soul level, and they were definitely here to push you to start listening to your intuition, so you can create all the treasure. You can create your own treasure island, I think, is what this person really came into your life to really push you to realize that, you know. So that's really interesting. So that's your adulthood, your adult environment right now. All right, and now we're gonna get the last aspect of why you were meant to raise a collective. Like, why did this all happen, right? So why all this took place to happen right here, right now. Let's find out. Let's get one Gateway of Light Oracle for why you were meant to raise a collective. Why did this all happen like this? One Gateway of Light Oracle. Oh, okay. Heart of Source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Like, for real. Like, once you can really love yourself, you can love everything around you. And that's just it's gonna be a butterfly effect, I feel. So let's get you 3 cards for why you're here. 3 cards for why you're planted here. The Sun in reverse. Nothing can grow in the darkness. 2 more, please, Spirit. 2 more for why group 2 is planted here. 2 of Wands. With the 5 of Swords, like, you're here to illuminate things and situations and people. Alright, with the Apprentice still on the back. Okay, so Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional love, aspects of serenity. You're here to teach yourself compassion and love, right? Because once you do that, again, that's just going to spill out over into all your relationships. And through your compassionate embrace with yourself, through your divine, you know, divinity in and of yourself, people are going to see God through you. Like, through your actions, through the way you talk, through the way you do things, they're going to know that God exists, that there is a higher, you know, a higher being consciousness that's here to raise the collective. You're going to lead by example. Right? You're going to show people the way that 5 of Swords, that this, like, backstabbing and all this shit doesn't serve. That nothing can grow in the dark. Like, you're here to really illuminate to people their compassionate hearts, right? Because you're going to teach yourself compassion, because this person pushed you to learn it. Like, you know what I mean? So therefore, you're going to learn it, and you're going to be able to guide others through the same way you learned. That nothing can grow in the dark, right? You have to travel to what strikes your fire, your passions, your desires, your soul, what your soul's calling you to do. Because this 5 of Swords, whatever it was in the past, the old one-upping, trying to, you know, win at all costs, the old way of doing things isn't serving, right? Like, you are going to be like, you know, a Jesus lover. I don't know why that came to mind. I'm so sorry that's what was channeled down to me, but literally, like, what would Jesus do? You know what I mean? Like, being that example. I'm not trying to be, you know, funny guy or anything, but, like, seriously, like, I always kind of really think that, like, what would Jesus do? Like, what would Jesus want me to do right now? You know what I mean? Because love is always the answer. Love will always be the answer. And once you wake into that, once you really embody that, you're going to exude that, and you're going to have, like, Christ consciousness that's really loving and really good, guiding people to know that nothing grows in the dark, because you yourself couldn't grow in the dark, and you dug yourself out, and you're going to show people that they can dig themselves out, travel to what their soul is calling them to do. And just with the 5 of Swords, it's just, it's done. Like, you know, this doesn't serve anybody, and you're illuminated to it, and you're going to guide the others to really see that perspective as well. So that's why you're here, Starseed, is because you rose up from the challenges, and you shined, and you found compassion in all shapes and forms. So that's really beautiful, and that's why you're planted here, right, dear group 2s, red blooming Starseeds. All right, let's go ahead and get you some life purpose cards, shall we? Let's get you some life purpose. But I feel like a very significant partner came into your life to teach this to you, this lifetime, to create your own happiness. And you are. It really does feel that way, Group 2. So it's beautiful. All right, let's see here. Life purpose, please, God. Spirit, could we get some life purpose? One more, please. All right. Let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So if there's something that's really draining your energy, you just have to learn to surrender it and let go. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Seriously, nothing ever goes in vain at the lessons learned. And trust and believe whatever you went through your childhood plays a fact in your adulthood, and it's, you know, kind of replays itself for you to make the right decisions and change the programming that you learned as a child. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books, like reading, you know. I love reading. So connect, you know, your life purpose could be very involved with books, whether like doing spiritual research to find your strength or whatever it is. But take that where it resonates. So let's go ahead and get your work your light. Your light, Group 2s. 1, 2, 3. On the back, the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Like the universe is a benevolent universe, and everything is always happening for us, not to us. It's because of this that this will happen, you know, but we just perceive it to be negative when in actuality it's all driving towards the same purpose. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone, and ancient ancestors stand beside you. Like, seriously, like, you're definitely grounded and rooted and have deep ancestors guiding you at this present moment. So you're never alone, Group 2s. Like, truly believe that, and I feel that you've definitely done some work to obtain that feeling. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Again, this is very similar to pile 1 with breaking the generational curses. You know, breaking the chains. The ancestors are helping you to really stand and strong and be in your authenticity, so you can really give compassion to the world, because maybe you came from a family line that was not compassionate at all. So maybe this is something that you're breaking to really be compassionate on with yourself. And then, you know, Starseed, what lights you up. Like, I feel like that's going to follow that books thing. Like, there's going to be something that you might find in books that you never even, it's going to spark you, like, you know, like a little freaking, like a wick to some dynamite. Like, there's going to be like maybe something very aha moment, very synchronistic for you that's going to take place in some books, and that's exciting. So break the chain. You're going to have the strength from your ancestors to break the chain of the past, and that's why you're here, Starseed. You're here to break this chain and create your heaven on earth yourself. It's beautiful. It's so loving. It's very, 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 very loving. Let's get you some numerology cards. Starseeds, we get planted in the most, you know, horrid conditions, you know, for divine purpose. Because for one, our soul is strong enough to sign up for this mission. So trust and believe that you didn't sign on because you were shrinking violet. Like, you're a spiritual warrior, and you came from a higher star system because you knew you could handle the mission. And you are handling this mission, and congratulations. You're helping raise a collective of compassion. Can we please get 3 cards, please, for our dearest group number 2s? 2 more, please. 1 more, please. No shit. Number 99, compassion. If you felt called to see group number 1, this is definitely a sign for me. New beginnings and compassion. Precisely. Can I please get... 9s were very, very prevalent in group 1's read. 19. Right. Oh my god, 91. Surrender on the back. Surrender the pride. Group number 2. How funny. Yeah, for reals, if you felt so called to see group 1, go check that shit out. Okay. You're going to have to surrender your pride. There's something in that, to have a new beginning and be compassionate. Like, 'cause you cannot be prideful and be compassionate. They don't go hand in hand, you know what I mean? So you're going to have this manifested new beginning, group number 1, or group 2, because I feel like this is something that you've earned. Like I said in the beginning of this read, this is something that you worked at. This is something that wasn't just handed to you. You had to actually work at it. And you're going to surrender your pride if you have not already, because you are on the path to compassion. Like, there's something about you learning compassion for yourself that is just going to be a catalyst for many other things to take place. Look how similar all these cards are. I mean, the colors. It's freaking awesome. I dig it. I totally dig it. This is very synchronistic for me. So, that's why you're here, Starseed. Make no mistake, you're here to really be compassionate and give love to everyone and everything around you. And because of that, it's just going to be a domino effect. That's why you're planted here. Wow. Mic drop. Okay. Let's get you a Nature's Whisper. Oh my god. It blows my fucking mind. In fact, I want to slide this over here, this over here, this over here. Not right there, because look at 9111999. You have 3 1s, 1, 2, 3, and then you have 3 9s, and then you have 9s, and oh my god, oh fuck, and then on the back of that was number 10, karmic completion. I just can't. I just can't. Alright, let's see what we got, my dear Starseeds of group number 2. One Nature's Whispers for our group 2s, please. One Nature's Whispers for our group 2, please. Alright. Inner truths. Look at how another earth image, like in the path that we follow. Like, your answers are not going to be from the past. You know what I mean? You have to strive for greater and greater and greater paths. Like, as this little girl holds this one, this, has the flame. She's looking back and she's smiling, like she knows, like, that this here is not the path for her. This is not it. The path backwards is not leading to where the inner truths truly lie. Like, there's all several kind of paths. She veers off to left, that looks very ominous, and then she needs to go to the path over here to the right, where paradise is. And it almost looks like the easiest path to travel, but she's closer to the path to the left, which is very dark looking. I don't want to go. I wouldn't go there, and I wouldn't go there. I would go right here if I was this little girl here. So it definitely feels like you're following your path, and you're going the right direction. You are now realizing that this is not meant for you in the past, and you're going to be more aware of of similar paths. Like, you're going to realize that this path has the same vibes as this one. So, and yours going to lead you to greater outcomes. All right, now let's get you one chakra card, and I'll let you beautiful group 2s go. Okay. Follow your light. Follow your light. One chakra card, please, for group 2. Personal power, number 13, a chakra, the solar plexus. All right, let's read it. How funny. Okay. Oop, personal power. Here we go. solar plexus chakra. You have called upon this card today because it's time to step fully into your power. We are living a truly exciting time here on Earth, and we are all encouraged and invited to live more from a place of empowerment. Over time, we have learned to hand over our power to other people and situations, which has created imbalance and inequality. Sometimes we feel like other people know what's best for us in the situation at hand, and due to a lack of self-love and honor, we give our power over to them. It is now time to connect to your own wisdom, love, and personal power. Everything you require is within you. Now it is time to look within and listen to that loving wisdom and your own divine guidance. It's time to connect with your soul. At times, power can be misunderstood as a negative or controlling expression that comes from the ego. However, the power we are talking about here is love and comes from a place deep within our heart and soul. Have you been handing your power over to others? Now it is time for you to reel it back in. It is time to make your own decisions and choices and allow the power of your soul to shine through and create them and manifest your heart's desire. Connecting with your personal power will bring an abundance of opportunity and magic to your life. The power of the universe is surging through you at times. Harness the power and enhance your life and well-being. Knowing that all supported fully by your higher self and the universe in this powerful and exciting transition. Affirmation, I am empowered. Like precisely, like you learned that you create your own heaven on earth. It's freaking amazing, and through compassion, like because you had to unload some blocks, right? And that definitely centered around compassion, and all-encompassing love, and like it all came back to love. Love is the only answer. Love is the only answer. That's what you're here for. Group number 2, my blooming Starseed number 2. Alright, so hopefully this helped you. Tell me if it did. Throw me a thumbs up. Subscribe if this so called. And I will holla at you guys later. Bye. Hey there, my dear group number 3s. My blossoming Starseed number 3s. So if you chose the Amethyst cluster with the Journey Tarot, this is your read. Let's get in on in it. Okay, I don't even know why I'm shuffling it. We're going to place your tarot right to the side over here. And then we're going to go ahead and get a Gateway of Light Oracle over here. Okay. So let's see, my dear group number 3s. What we got for you. So we're going to tap into our dearest, most precious to our hearts, Archangel Michael. Please come down and protect myself and group number 3. As we go to the highest white light for spiritual guidance, please and thank you. Then we're going to ask our angels, our ancestors, the highest white light, the ascended masters, and our spirit guides, the highest vibration, our star brothers and sisters near and far. Can you please give me a guided message for group number 3? And we first start off with their current energy. And we're going to find out what the hell's going on and why everything happens for a reason, right? Why were you here? Why were we planted here? That's what we're going to find out. Can we get group 3's current energy, please? And thank you, Spirit. Group 3's current energy, please. Ooh. Earth Star activation. Anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. How beautiful is that? Okay, so now we're going to get in with your tarot. Three cards, Spirit. Three cards. Current energy. Three cards for the current energy. Way too many, Spirit. Just 3 for group 3's current energy, please and thank you. Knight of Swords in reverse. 2 more, please, for group 3. 10 of Wands in reverse. 1 more, please, for group number. Alright, with the High Priestess in reverse. With the World on the back. Okay, so I feel like right now, group number 3 is you might be just very triggered, it feels like. With the Knight of Swords here in reverse and the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands, it feels like you're just very triggered. It feels like you're really burdened, and you're just trying so hard to alleviate these burdens, and you're blocking your intuition on, you know, why these burdens are even present. And then, and you might be just really triggered and lashing out at like the smallest little things that you feel are totally triggering to you, right? So take that word as resonate, but you're being called to get grounded, and you're getting an Earth Star activation to really anchor in this actions energy to figure out why you're so triggered and all those things. Okay. Okay, so it definitely feels like you're getting anchored in, and you're just trying so hard to alleviate the burdens, but there's something that you're really like you're missing to get rid of these burdens for good, and why these triggers are happening. So let's go ahead and get further on it. So we are going to tap into your childhood environment. All right, so group number 3, let's get one wisdom oracle for your childhood environment. One wisdom oracle. So we're going to find out, that's just your current energy, so you can tap into this reading. So let's go ahead and look into your childhood environment and why everything plays out for a reason, you know what I mean? All right, my blooming starseed number 3. What was your childhood environment like? One energy oracle, all that glitters. 3 wisdom, or 3 3 cards, please, sir, for group 3's childhood environment. What was 6 of Wands? Oh, 2 more for group 3's childhood environment. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. 1 more, please, for group 3's childhood environment. With the Magician. I feel like you grew up in a house full of narcissists. Group number 3. The 6 of Wands upright. It feels like you're with people that they don't care how it happened. I mean, you got to see adults act in their very not so great ways. You got to see people who manipulated situations to get victory, and it was definitely fraudulent with all that glitters. So, and with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like the people, like you didn't have the best role models growing up, group number 3. People who really manipulated situations, outcomes, or whatever it was to get what, you know, to serve their greatest good. And it was not their greatest good, it was to serve them and their ego. And that's the kind of people, like the Spirit just tells me, you did not have the best role models growing up as a child. Group number 3. So let's go further. Let's go ahead and get your adult environment now. What's your adult environment? What's your adult environment? I feel like you dealt with people that manipulated situations, and it wasn't the best for you, because whatever you saw, like their coming up it wasn't happiness. There's something where material possessions did not bring about true happiness, and that's kind of what you saw. You saw people maybe getting everything that they wanted, but they weren't happy. Can I please get one more card for their adult environment? Clean it up in reverse. We're going to read that because I have no fucking idea what clean it up in reverse means. That's card number 21. All right, right there. Bam. Protection message. Is it possible you may be focusing too much on other people right now, trying too hard to help and to be helpful? Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens, but what is the cost to you and to them? Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping freeing him or her of responsibility. You're also not doing yourself any favors, and you might be adding to an even greater strain. You are loved as you are. You don't need to be needed or to be loved. Like, maybe you feel like you've seen people manipulate to get what they want, and so that's kind of like you are overextending yourself to kind of do the same. So let's go ahead and continue on. Can I get 3 cards for like you're helping people who need to help themselves? 3 more cards, please, for the adulthood for group 3. The Chariot with the King of Swords. 1 more, please, for the adulthood. With the Page of Cups. So by you helping people, you need to really more get in line with this King of Swords energy. The King of Swords is someone who's very intellectual, someone who separates facts from feelings. You know what I mean? but that's something that you need to embody more of, because I feel like as you try to it feels like hold on to people and situations and outcomes that aren't yours, it's not going to serve you in your greatest good. It's not going to push for your soul growth, where your soul wants to go. It seems like you enable people with the Page of Cups here, and you don't help them for their soul growth. You're not teaching them to better themselves. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're keeping people small by trying to help them, and it's almost like you like it though. So we'll get in further on that. So let's get one. How are you here to raise the collective? How are you here to raise the collective? It's like you need to teach the people how to fish instead of just fishing for them. But it's, you know, because you realize just because by you serving these people, you're not loving them, you're just enabling them. Serious star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So this is how you're meant to raise the collective. 3 more, please, for group 3 and how they're meant to raise the collective. Two of Pentacles. You're meant to help people learn how to help for themselves, right? To get in clarity of their emotions. You're meant to help people learn how to fish instead of fish for them, because you obviously had to learn how to do it. So you need to teach people how to do it, what you had to do, how to come into balance, how to get on the right side of the wheel, and to, you know, to do it swiftly, you know what I mean, without second guessing yourself, being sure-footed in your energy, and to know what to do, because you had to pick it seems like you didn't have very good role models growing up, so you had to learn a different set of standards and a different set of rules, you know what I mean, from what was presented to you. By it's almost like a people-pleasing aspect that you adopted as a child and you carry over in adulthood, that you feel like you have to buy love or you have to earn love, right? You have to do XYZ to get loved ABC this way, you know what I mean? And that's something that has to stop. And you need to heal that within yourself, because by you just keeping people off balance and keep just giving them fish instead of teaching them how to fish, that's not serving them. And you're meant to here to help people to rise up, to, you know, to do what you had to do, to take your own steps to be successful, grounded, planted, all that. And you're being triggered to do that. Like, these people are just kind of triggering you. You might get really short with them because you need to listen to your intuition and stop teaching these people, or just keep being like handing the things over, you know what I mean? How for them to how they can get on the top of the wheel. So take that where it resonates. So let's go ahead and get you some life purpose cards. So you're meant to show these people how to help themselves. You know, you're not doing them any favors by enabling them. Okay, so let's get you some life purpose. Life purpose. One more, please. Crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Oh, yeah. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Love, light, and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love this world. Like, you teach the people how to heal, how you do what you do. Counseling. You heal the kind words with wise advice and empathetic ear. Like, you didn't have the best role models growing up, and so you had to push through that. So don't let other people make excuses because they were in similar situations, but yet their life is shit. Like, you don't let people get away with that. You know, I mean, you had the same fucking challenge as everyone else did, you know, but did you succumb to it? No. So help people learn and get the fucking gumption and the drive in themselves to do the same. You know? So that's why you're here, collective. You were here because you came from the bottom to the top, and worked your way to the top, and you're going to have to. Other people need to learn that. They can't just expect it, be entitled. Were you entitled, And they shouldn't be entitled either. 4 cards. 2 more. 1 more. Thank you. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Like, for reals, you have a soul tribe that's waiting to help you, and yet you're here to help them and vibe the same. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Like, you've done this before. Trust the niggle. What's the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Like, if you have it, are you meant to be this this ox and carry all this weight? Or are you meant to here to teach the other oxes to carry their own weight? The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Like, is there something that's serving that you babying all these people in your life? Like, is that serving you in some way? You know, being this enabler, what's that doing for you? How is that feeding your ego? You know, like, look into that. What, you know, and does it threaten your security inside yourself if these people no longer need you? You know what I mean? Does that feed something in you? Those are things that you need to look into, you know, question. All right. Because everyone should stand strong on their own, and you should want that, you know. So I think that's something that you're coming into, blossoming starseed, is wanting people to thrive, right? Wanting the greatest good for everyone involved. That's been something you're waking up to. Let's get you some numerology. 1, music, 32, personal growth, 7, 66, healing. On the back, perseverance, precisely, like personal growth, healing, music. Like, there's something that you may have a musician in your life, you may be a musician, there's something to that regard that could really make abundance for you, be life-changing. Personal growth, like learning how to heal the aspects inside yourself so you can live your best possible life. You're here, you did it, now you're here to help others how to do it as well. You know what I mean? Through possibly your close relations, you know, people that you absolutely love, that you're going to help heal, and by showing them their personal growth. It's beautiful. It's going to be like kind of like a little bit of a tough love situation. All right, let's get you a nature's whisper. One nature's whisper. One nature's whisper. Amplify your emotions, number 7, precisely. Like, as you, again, the fishing metaphor I keep mentioning, and you know, here's this little lake here, and it's a rippling effect. As you know, as you show others how to do it, it's going to be a lasting effect for, I mean, like, you can't even fathom how far your reach is actually going to reach the collective. As you teach just the ones, because as you teach 1 or 2 people in your close network, those people teach 1 or 2 people in their close network, and then so on and so forth, and you have no idea how of an rippling effect that will have on the collective. By you sharing what you'd gone through, your obstacles, you know, the things that you had to persevere through, that's going to be a ripple effect as you show positive love and emotion and teach people how to get out of that. You know, this can be something that you like lived in Atlantis times and had mastered back then, or something in that regard. Take it where it resonates. But you're going to have a lasting rippling effect on the collective by teaching people how you got through your struggles, through your challenges, you know, through the counseling, through the light and love, letting it not get you down. Because that's what light workers do. They go through all this bullshit, right? And they transmute that bullshit into light and love and lessons learned. And they love their abusers, and they love their persecutors, and they love their murderers. I mean, it's just, it's beautiful. It's such a wise heart energy. All right, now let's go ahead and get you a 1 chakra card. 1 chakra card. Let's get 1 chakra card for my dear group 3s, and we'll let you beauties go. Oh, play, the heart chakra. That's beautiful. I think you might need a little more play in your life, group number 3. I think you're way too fucking serious. I think you could really use some play in your life for sure. All right, let's see here. You have pulled this card today as a reminder to bring more play into your world. Life may be getting you down of late, and worry of your day-to-day commitments may be causing you mountains of stress. One of the most powerful ways to release the tension and worries of the world is to take some time to play and feel joy. Life can become so intense and serious, and we forget to play, which is the fundamental expression of joy of the soul. It is time to connect with the joyful aspect of you and embrace the essence of play. When was the last time you played? You might like to take your dog to the park, go to the beach, play a game of sport with friends, whatever it is that allows you to give your gift of play to yourself. It is very important for your growth at this time to allow the energy of play to cleanse mind, body, and spirit. It is a natural state to play and have fun. Playfulness is a powerful medicine for the soul and brings about a deep release, healing stale energies and worries. Play brings about a deep connection to the joy of the cosmos. Bring more play into your life today so you can feel the joy of the cosmos flowing through your soul and into the world. Affirmation. I play joyfully in the magic of the universe and I am free to be me. I think you have way too much fucking burdens. I feel like a lot of people, you definitely burdens. And you need to remember that you matter. You know what I mean? You need to play some more. You need to go do something that think as far back as what brought you joy as a child, right? Go back to then. Was it coloring? Was it, XYZ? Like, think about how basic it was and what you enjoyed as a child and do that, because you got to take life so less seriously. You have all these burdens from others. Teach these people how to do for themselves so you can come back to yourself and play and enjoy your life. All right, so that's what I have for you, group there. Hopefully this helped. Throw me a thumbs up if it did, and if you feel so called, subscribe so we can connect further. And that's all I have for you. Until next time, bye.